Hey guys, Tofu Man here with a quick tip on how to fix a huge problem with the remaining PSL. Now, I really love my PSL. This is an amazing rifle. Actually, let's double check. Yes, she is good. Now, where was I? Yes, the huge problem with these things is the stock. The stock is probably the most poorly designed stock I've ever seen. I get where the manufacturer was coming from. This thing was supposed to be so that if your scope got busted, you could still use your iron sights without, having to deal with, a cheek piece or an adjustable cheek piece. But they really should have gone with, like, the Dragunov, have some kind of pad that you could just pop off if, say, your scope got busted. But no, they had to have this solid piece of crap wood. And the chin-weld is the most horrible thing you've ever experienced. I hate it. I really hate it. But after, going on forums and trying to find, fixes for this, most people were like, well, just go get a replacement stock. Well, that's like $200. And I really don't want to spend $200. I already spent a crazy amount of money on this scope. And frankly, that doesn't hurt the resale value of the weapon. Removing the stock and putting on a new one would. And, I might want to resell this thing later. So, another thing was, the guy was like, okay, so what you do is that you make out with your stock. You place your lips as tight as you can onto the stock, and then you use your freaking left eye, you look through the scope with that, and say, press your nose in, and then it was retarded. It was retarded. I was like, no, dude. I don't feel like losing any teeth. So, my idea was cheek pads. Now, most cheek pads, they're designed for weapons that already have a decent stock. That, you don't need a cheek pad to achieve cheek weld. They're mostly made for like M700s and stuff. They already have amazing stocks that are already made so that you can use your scope. They don't have any like rise to them. And then you had the ones that were adjustable, but unfortunately, the adjustable part is that you put more pads on top, or you put pads underneath the pad itself to raise it up, and it's messy, it slips all over the place. It's just, no, not for me. I wanted something simple, something easy, something cheap for that matter. And so I was shopping around, and I found on blackhawk.com they had the rifle cheek pad. Now this is a laced cheek pad, so it uses like shoelaces, or you can use 550 cord, whatever you want. And I actually tied this thing on as tight as I could. I used a vice grip. There was no other way that I could get this any tighter onto the stock. Problem is that it started moving around on me. It was going all over the place. This nylon on wood thing just wasn't working. So I was like, well, crap, that's $20-$30 down the drain, So I went and I was digging through my drawers, and what do you know, I found this self-stick protective felt. Now this stuff is used for, actually it says on the back here, for drawer linings, jewelry cases, lamps, and many other uses. Quite convenient. But yeah, so this stuff is basically for, you put it on the bottom of lamps and stuff, and then you place it onto your polished wood, and it keeps it from moving around, and falling off. So pretty much, this is some lacquered wood, polished wood. There we go. And it worked kind of well. I wasn't getting as much movement. I put a whole chunk of it goes from all the way across here, pretty much all the entire distance underneath this pad. And then it was still moving around. I tied it down, vice gripped it as tight as I could. So I dug through the drawer again, and I found these rubberized foot pads. These are for like IKEA furniture. You put them on the bottom of your like couch or chair or whatever, and when you put them on hardwood, it keeps it from scratching up your floors. So took these bad boys and I placed like four or five of them all along the bottom of the actual cheek pad itself. So you got the felt is on the stock itself, and then this stuff is on the actual cheek pad. And then once again vice gripped it, and yeah, no, this thing does not move. It is as solid as can be. I mean, every time it's just a nice, convenient, easy to get cheek weld. Keeps it in nice and tight. Easy fix. Easy fix. So, popped onto YouTube, found that really no one had a video that explained, you know, hey, this is how you can fix the stupid goddamn chin weld problem with these PSLs. So, there you go. Once again, this is Tofu Man. Thanks for listening, and I hope you found this video informative. I'll try and post some more. I got a F2000 that I'll be showing some of the mods I did to that. And yeah, catch you guys later.